I'm Leila. It's New Raid Shadow Legends, and we're going to be reading the story for Kro'khad the Throatripper. Finally! Finally! Packmaster Sheik? Is that how you guys say his name? Sheik? We just call him Shrek sometimes. Finally, he gets another puppy added to his roster, and it gets to be a legendary puppy, the Throatripper. So let me know how excited you guys are. This is currently a fusion that's going on in Raid at the time of my recording this. And I think everybody in their mommies is going for him because he's got a pretty good kit. And again, he's going to pair really, really nicely with our Packmaster Orc that's been kind of sitting there waiting for another puppy to show up. And this isn't just any puppy. Like, he's a legendary attack puppy. So exciting, right? So what we're going to do is today we're going to read his lore story. I haven't read it at all. I know nothing about it. I do hope that it does include something about Packmaster in there. I think that'd be nice, some flavor text in there, right? Because they did make sure to add Packmaster into his abilities. And in case you guys are wondering too, they did go back and they edited Packmaster's abilities to also make sure that Throatripper was included as well. So with that, let's read the lore story for Kro'khad the Throatripper. Saw his tracks first, big, clawed. That night, it got Urguda. Nothing left of her but blood. It got past the sentries, right into the middle of us. Saw him the next day, watching. Stood on a rock, unafraid, taunting, telling us to get out of his territory. I stared right back, raised my mace, roared my vow to kill him. We sleep again. It claims Rago and his hound, Gorslick. I was furious. There he was again, watching us as we walked through the desert to find Geralt Bloodmaw. When we camped, I did not sleep. I waited. He came. I struck. He fled. I pursued. I lost him. But I didn't give up. I found the trail. I found him. Claws and teeth deep in the neck of a bull elephant. The tusk beast fought and raged, but it lost. He killed it, ripped out its throat. I was impressed, but I still attacked. He should have been tired. If he was, I could not tell. We fought. He was fast, focused, slashing, biting. Each swipe was to distract me so he could tear into my neck. I learned this. Tried to use it against him. Tried to lure him to lunge so I could strike him. I failed many times. He was too fast. He learned what I was doing. Stopped lunging. He changed his targets, my arms, my legs, my weapon, trying to be unpredictable, to catch me, force a mistake. I've broken many hounds, even undead and demon. He was the most powerful I ever saw, but he was still a hound. Bloodlust was there. It would lunge at me again, eventually, but more tired. I decided he would not die. Too strong, too worthy, better packmate. I caught him in another lunge from my throat, wrapped my arms around his neck, wrapped my legs around his front paws, and squeezed. Rolled, wrestled. Rocks in the ground sliced my flesh. My blood flowed. Sweat made my wounds sting. I fought until he tired, until he stopped. I released him. He licked my wounds, then slunk off. He would return. I knew it. He saw me as the greater. I named him Kro'khad the Throatripper, named for the desert, named for how he kills. Geralt told me he was made in Areth, not born of the sands. Must have escaped. They created something great, then imprisoned it. I want them destroyed. I have seen Kro'khad kill many times. I've never seen him give up. His bites don't heal. Mace strikes to the head do not stop him. He answers only to me. For now. One day he will challenge me. He will want to be alpha. Excerpt from the journals of Packmaster Sheik. Okay, this was a different way that they did their lore story. What do you guys think of this? So this was very much a journal entry. So instead of going the route with the lore story of explaining, where the dog came from and talking about where he is and stuff like that, they left it combined here with Packmaster, and I like that they did this because it explains where the dog came from and why he's so strong. So they said that he was actually created. And if you guys have gone back and watched my other lore stories, we have quite a few other champions in Raid that have been created, right? They were made in laboratories. Like the Chimera happened to be one of them, as well as Emerith, also the fragment that goes along with the Chimera, just for like some examples, right? Of other champions that were created, not necessarily made, which also explains why he is the way he is. But I really like that they went in a different direction with this, and that they explained how Packmaster was able to get him, you know what I mean? How he ends up becoming part of the pack. And I like in the end here how they said eventually he's going to challenge him because the dog wants to be alpha. I find that, I really like that they added that. I would love to know what you guys think of this lore story for the Throatripper. Did you like it? Again, it was very different than what we're used to in a traditional sense. It really wasn't necessarily a lore story, but more of just like a nice like journal entry kind of thing for how he came to be. I liked it. I'd love to know what you guys think. Drop me some comments down below, and thanks for watching.